The United States has imposed 50% tariff on some Canadian goods after Washington and Ottawa failed to reach a new trade agreement. The move marks a fresh escalation between US President Donald Trump and Canadian President Prime Minister Mark Carney, with both sides accusing the other of derailing several days of negotiations. Now, the new tariff took effect shortly after midnight, targeting about 20 billion US dollars worth of Canadian goods. That includes products such as wooden hockey sticks and other Canadian exports. While the affected goods represent just over 5% of Canada's exports to the United States, the tariffs are likely to add pressure to an already strained trading relationship. Canada is the United States' second largest trading partner after Mexico. Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney says Ottawa has suspended trade negotiations with Washington. Carney has also vowed that Canada will retaliate against the new tariffs dollar for dollar. The Canadian Prime Minister has and was elected on a platform that promised to stand up to President Trump, and he remains broadly popular in Canada. Polls show most Canadians oppose making concessions to the US president. The latest escalation comes after 3 days of talks in Washington between Canada's ministers responsible for trade, Dominic LeBlanc, with the US Trade Representative Jamieson Greer. Now, just hours before the new tariff took effect, the two sides appeared close to a possible agreement. Sources say the proposed deal could have reduced tariff on Canadian steel, aluminium, as well as automobile, while potentially allowing American alcohol products to return to Canadian liquor stores. But a senior Trump administration official has said that Canada sought additional concessions, particularly on steel, aluminium, automobile, and softwood lumber. Now, the official said the US proposal would have given Canada the most favorable tariff position of any major exporter of the United States. No additional talks are currently scheduled as the new duties take effect. US President Donald Trump had already threatened last month to impose tariffs on a broader range of Canadian imports. These products include wine, furniture, dairy products, cement, clothing, fishing rods, as well as hockey equipment. Now, the latest tariff also adds to existing US duties on Canadian steel, lumber, automobile industry that have already faced a significant pressure over the past 18 months. The new tariffs are expected to make negotiations over the future of the United States, Mexico, and Canada Free Trade Agreement even more difficult as Washington and Ottawa confront their most serious trade tension in recent years.